Just for you, Don. I was gonna wait a little bit until this song played out a little bit more. I need to figure out my countdown widget. Something happened to it, and I couldn't figure out how to get it back on. Fix my hair a little bit. So yeah, I don't have the countdown timer anymore. So I know that that's actually kind of pretty vital. So I will get that back up as soon as possible, because who wants to stare at a blank screen? I mean, I put on the sickest beats, probably by far of any content creator. So, I mean, at least you got some really good beats to listen to while you wait, but countdown timer definitely necessary. So, welcome everyone. What's up, YouTube? We are back for another stream. Told y'all we're gonna keep this consistency up. So, we're gonna be doing a little bit of a KVK update today. We're gonna be doing some arms training. I haven't done any of my attempts yet, so we will be able to do 6 attempts through this stream. I might cut that down a little bit too, and I'm also thinking about if we can get enough people in this bitch of doing a challenge where you guys will pick the path that I go, and we will see how miserably I fail. So if you guys want to see me fail miserably at arms training, if we can get like, let's shoot for like 75 people watching on this stream, then I'll go ahead and I'll throw that challenge out, and that way we'll have a nice little fun interactive chat. So invite your friends, get them on the stream, hit that like button, all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Yeah, what's up guys? Don, my man, love you too, brother. How you been? Hope the holidays were good for you. I'm doing well. Rested up, took a mean nap earlier. Light week of work for me. So yeah, we're looking to just chill out a little bit, give some updates. I got a pretty sick series, Don, that I'm gonna be putting together for you too. So I think that you would really like. I don't want to spill the beans on stream. I probably could, because I don't think there's many content creators that do what I do. I think I'm privileged enough to be able to run a kingdom, so I don't think there's going to be many people that would be able to do or put together the content that I'm putting together. So I'm going to keep that close to my chest for now, but I am planning a pretty big series that is going to dive into Rise of Kingdoms that I feel like people don't cover. So stay tuned for that. Y'all like my skin? Finally got my divine abode. Only took me 2.5 years of Season of Conquest being out, so finally did that. That's a thing. Just waiting for my double C to get back, and then we will really kind of jump into some of this arms training. I'm gonna have to pop my boosts. I will have runes available soon, so these first 3 challenges aren't gonna be super impressive. We need to get Snag General too from Morningstar. Oh wait, Nem is king. I think Nem is king. Scrappa, welcome to the stream, my friend. KVK is going good, man. Going really good. I have, again, I should be making an actual list, but I have mental notes in my head of why CC'd is turning out to be actually very fun and exciting. So we'll go through that in a little bit, just as soon as I get situated. I want to get ready for my arms training. Can you general me please for the stream? Yeah, man, there's the list keeps on growing in terms of why CC'd is pretty dope. I'm not even gonna front. I mean, for those of y'all that were chilling with us on stream, during the fights, you kind of saw a little bit of it. I mean, no lag is definitely one thing. One of the negatives might be, you know, maybe lack of you know, enemies, but we had a very light camp. So I'll go ahead and start kind of running through the KVK update, I guess. Let me send some, actually I'm not going to send my scouts out just yet because I want to, perfect. All right, so get a nice TP spot for arms training. So I will send my scouts out, but here's a quick update on our zone. I can't honestly, I tried going back and rewatching the second stream that I did, and I can't remember where I ended off. I didn't go back and fully rewatch it. So we did end up winning the zone from some brilliant play, if I do say so myself, but also just kind of sheer overpowering. I don't think that fire camp really had the firepower. No pun intended. I don't think that they had the firepower really to combat what we were throwing at them. We definitely got a little sloppy at some points, but I mean, who doesn't get sloppy? We're all human, we're not perfect. So we were able to successfully lock them in. This being the main factor right here, this KOTF fort. So this Orange Alliance here, which I believe they might be 84 BP. This is 67, so they were another one of the alliances that were you know, strutting down this way. So there was that alliance slash kingdom, and there's also an 84 BP fort here, which they were kind of starting to extend upwards with their territory. And this 67 or whoever it was, 67 was pushed onto HOS pretty hard, and 84 BP was also sitting right here too. So I made the call to drop our KOTF fort to, at the very least, force the enemy to consume some crystals, relieve a little bit of pressure from HOS, you know, at least send some people, they would have to send some people to build. Mainly though, I just wanted to try and deplete some of the crystals, so I tucked it as far over as I could, and we'll get into a little bit on this fort placement too for future zones as well. Well, we'll peek at it. I'm not going to divulge just in case some of the enemies are looking, because they're not turning out to be the brightest at times. But yeah, they didn't honor this fort. And again, like I told my guys, I'm like, look, if this fort finishes, great. If it doesn't, then at the very least we force them to build over a little bit. But they didn't honor it. As soon as this fort finished, I called it. I said the zone is done. There was no way that yeah, Scrappa, yeah, exactly. I didn't do that intentionally either. I really just wanted to push it as far back as possible, and then I was like, oh shit, I can jump this wall if we take this path. So however though, I'll just say it is going to be susceptible to being tapped over and over again. As soon as this zone opens, they will be able to touch the fort and then, you know, come through this pass and keep poking at it. So we got to figure something out on that. I can fix the fort if I want to, but then I don't know. I'm not sure if the flag is going to be enough to make it over. So I'll check that out. I still haven't shored that up yet, but you can't allow someone to fort drop on your back end. You just can't. I mean, like if they, like in our position, if they, you know, dropped over here, that would have forced us to, they didn't actually really have a good spot to build. This would have consumed at least 10 flags over here, maybe close to about the same. But we also had over here too. So there was really no spot that they could have dropped on our back end, but you can't let someone get behind you. How do I rate the Zone 5 fights? What's up, Vorce? Welcome to the stream. No, you can't. let me port over so I can get started on my arms training, actually. Zone 5 for us. All right, so here, there's a little bit of a caveat, right? So I thought they were great. I had a lot of fun. part of the reason why I was able to have a lot of fun is because, you know, anyone who's able to general and direct war and stuff, it's that added layer of gameplay that other people aren't getting. But if you're just putting it strictly from normal gameplay, fighting wise, I would give it a 7 out of 10. And that would be higher if simply our enemies were a little bit stronger and our fights didn't end in less than 12 hours. So I think that's kind of a little bit of the of what you get when it comes to CC'd, kind of as you had mentioned and pointed to it in a previous stream, Don, is you kind of don't know what you're getting with your campmates, or so, you know, the same can be said over here, whereas they were arguably the weakest and least kill points of all the camps. So that really showed. But for this side over here, these guys went for almost a full 2 days. So Earth King, or Earth Camp, I think is the strongest by a little bit. I think they're the strongest by a little bit, with us being second, and then our kill points are kind of right there. So we're the kind of like the 1-2. Wind Camp is 3, and then Fire is 4. But shout out to Wind Camp, because they did not fight like they were like the 3rd strongest camp. Like they put up a hell of a fight. It just was that downtime that hit them on going into the 2nd day that you really started to see them kind of get chomped at. But these fights lasted for a while. Honestly, I was gonna actually suggest to them too, was like, yo guys, if you really want to and you have dummy forts or sub-alliance forts, like, it's too late now, but just drop them back here and force these guys to build even more and just keep holding, because a lot of the trades that we were seeing from their end were actually, they were winning trades against the forts or defending the forts. So, you know, they maybe could have done that for another day or so, but great fights over here. I don't want it to be compared to Imperium KVK, where there are multiple whales and they keep fighting for non-stop. It's not healthy gameplay. I think 2-day fights are more beneficial. Yeah, I kind of agree. You know, that non-stop thing is exhausting. And then let's be real, no one's playing for 24 hours straight. I forgot where I saw it, but I really like this phrase now, where people are piloting accounts. That's all it is. People are just hopping on and they're sharing accounts, and that's how you're able to get, you know, really heavy sustained fighting in some of those Imperium kingdoms. So I like this a lot. And not to say that you're not going to get pilot accounts in CCs. That's definitely a thing, but you're not going to have hundreds of them, right? Competition, what's up, my brother? Any Tariq rallies? No. So we ended our zone 5 fights ended with kill event and final sprint. So we had just missed him. There was a few Sargon rallies that I saw. There was one Sargon on a city that was really dope. I lost the report though. It was a Yadwiga YSS against like a 92 million power player. I believe it was Sargon Scipio, and it shredded that city. I don't know if the guy didn't have gear on or whatnot, but that city lost health very quickly. And again, there was no one to swarm it at the time too. So actually that was our allies that did it. So yeah, it was just a random city that fell on a flag, and you know, we were able to take advantage of that. Even AC is full on days on fighting is super draining. Yeah, I agree. And then again, part of the one of the things I was going to mention too of why I like this CC'd format, right? So obviously we have 5 kingdoms, but if this was an Imperium, right, you have all these alliances, you have all these houses for people to go. In an Imperium matchup or an A seed matchup, maybe even a B seed matchup, I don't get to do a play like this. I don't get to see, hey, we're getting pushed up over here, let's try and relieve some pressure, because you know damn well in Imperiums, they flag out the entire zones, and it's pretty much then just a matter of brute force. You don't get to have some of these, I don't want to say it was an intricate play, but it was a play on our end that inevitably won the zone much quicker. And I put it in one of our Kingdom mails too. If that fort, if this KOTF fort did not get finished, we probably would have grinded out war for another day or so, just you know, on the natural ways of Rise of Kingdoms plays, but because we were able to flank them and totally cut them from the back lines, it ended things much quicker. In A-Seeds, Imperiums, you can't do that. It's just flagged out so much that it becomes a spending battle. You know, who's pretty much gonna out-muscle the other person with, you know, how much they've spent. I really enjoyed taking a step back, and I did this while I was at work too. I took a step back and I was like, hey, yo, look. Shout out to Mama Nem too, because she's the one who really kind of helped pull the strings on this move. I was like, yo, Mama Nem, side mission, let's do this. We pulled it off and it worked beautifully. So again, I think that's another key positive for C-Seed that you don't normally see in regular Rise of Kingdoms gameplay. Territory is huge, and I think it's overlooked. Hint, hint, kind of a little something of what I'm working on. So in terms of that next coming up series, so something big planned on that. But yeah, so far the zone 5 fights were pretty good. If we were over here, probably I would say I would have given it a 10 out of 10, because these fights looked super fun. Beneficial for someone who has a life and wants to keep it balanced. I'm kind of done with kingdoms that require to be super active daily. Excited to see what 2581 has in plan after KVK. Yeah, I mean, look, we keep it chill, and I've even been kind of starting to think of some additional things to make us a very competitive kingdom, but also make us a place that you want to come, right? So we have a couple people pushing Zenith right now. We'll go and take a look at those rankings, although it kind of breaks my heart if the scores remain the way they are, because I cannot push on the Zenith whatsoever. I just don't have the speed ups. But shout out to the few peeps in 2581 that are going to be doing that. But I've kind of brainstorming some stuff like, look, man, like we can keep a low seed, we can keep, you know, the KVK minimums and stuff, keep it super chill. Like it's not hard to meet minimums. Like show up for pass 7s, dump a bunch of troops in a pass, and you pretty much will probably meet your minimum on deads. If you don't meet the minimum on kills, like look, we'll be like, hey, you got to work on that next time. Maybe you weren't as active, maybe the fighting wasn't as good. But also in that same token too, allowing people the freedom to chase events like this in Zenith. Like if a Zenith push blows someone out entirely out of a KVK, but they've been with us for 2, 3, 4 KVKs and they've been a solid contributor, who am I to be like, okay, this is your first strike where you pushed for a personal gain and you didn't push on KVK and we're gonna kick you out. So some things I'm playing with that I'm gonna take to our council and leadership and just be and make it more of that, you know, friendly environment in that sense, because I know that a lot of people feel the pressure of having to perform in a KVK, and a lot of times it takes them out of pushing for events like Zenith, and that's part of the game. You want people to have fun. Like when I pushed for my Zenith, it was probably one of the most fun times I had in Rise of Kingdoms. I have a video on that too if you want to check that out, when I got my Cav attack 15% skin. But yeah, just some cool things that I'm thinking about doing, Don. So let me get started on one of these fucking things, because I'm gonna miss out on my attempts. Sargon Herald is gonna be a legit rally. Possibly. I don't know if Herald's giving as much damage as he needs though. In this, like if I were to just stick a Jan Nevsky and a flag, I think I might win just because I'm gonna purely out damage you. Right? You have the 2 big nukes on those guys. So that's an interesting take, but I'm very curious to see where these guys shake up. Let me throw on, should I use, I can, who do you usually use for, I think Constantine is better, no? I think Constantine, yeah, Constantine's the move. Constantino. King Ray, Martel Alex. No, 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 my friend. I am a Cav main, baby. This is all Cavs all day. That's all I'm doing. And my best gear is Cav, so I can't not use the best stuff. The best of the best. We're definitely going to use this. If people aren't using the Julius support skill, then they're pretty dumb. Now, do I want the El Cid for the 10% chance of the 1000 damage, or Lofty Ambition? The heals don't apply, so that means I would just be chasing the Rage on this, which Nevsky does need. Actually, no, I don't even need the Rage because of what I'm going to do with Richard Joan. Joan regular. Territory Dawn, yes, 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 definitely. I'm planning some big stuff in terms of that. So if you keep talking this, oh no, you saw my stats and I struggled for Zenith and had to back off due to upcoming camp. That's what I'm saying, Scrappa. Like, there's got to be a middle ground where you'll allow people to push for these things, you know, and if they flop on one KVK, like, that's cool, you know, as long as your kingdom can do it in an organized manner. Like, we sent out mails, we got a group chat going, we have, you know, the people in there who we know can make a big push. And here, if you guys want to see the scores real quick, and then we're going to jump into arms training because I only have 18 minutes until reset. Ghazi from 2581, Morningstar and Opti Prime, I think that's about it. And then this is what I'm saying, guys. This is they're so low. It's not fair. My count has been so drained from the back-to-back KVKs. It's not fair. This is such a good skin and I'm not gonna be able to get it. The scores are so low. I couldn't even push to 6 million power if I wanted to. I checked already. Just trying to take a reasonable approach to it, Don, you know? So King Ray, these are not KVK2 command arms training, my guy. What? Did they change it? I can't do legend mode. What does that mean? I can't do legend mode? What does that even mean? Daily chance is 5. I thought it was 3. I can't do. Oh my god. All right, so I never look at that thing, so this is gonna take me a minute. If anyone wants to send me that thingy on Discord. Normal first, then legendary. That sucks. I would have just so wait. The normal skill, the normal isn't going to count towards rankings then. I just have to kind of fly through normal, because then I'm not going to do the Joan thing, because that takes hella time. 45 million here, top 1, 25 million, top 10, 7 out of 10 spots with 2010. Damn. Sip, welcome to the stream. Happy holidays, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hope you guys had a good Christmas, happy holidays, and we got New Year's coming up. Should be a good time. Yeah, so can I just fly through normal? I never follow that chart, by the way, and I always get pretty good, and I feel like I change it every time. Lewis, welcome to the stream. Susio Dan, I like it. Okay, so they don't, it doesn't count. All right, so I'm just gonna fly through this real quick then, because if it doesn't count toward the rankings, then so be it. We're just chilling too. We're chilling out with a nice little chill stream. That's kind of crazy that they make you. I wish I would have. I apologize, because I would have done this first before hopping on stream and trying to push a rank, but we're just chilling out. I guess it works too then. For those just stopping in too, thank you, Nem. Thank you, Mama Nem. For those streaming too, I did a little call out when I first hopped on. If we can get to 75 viewers, I will do a arms training challenge where I will allow you guys, the chat, you awesome peeps, to pick my route in arms training and see me fail miserably. So if you guys want to see that happen, let's get some peeps in here. Let's get some peeps viewing the stream. Give a little share, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Something that I want to, you know, you don't have many opportunities to do so, but you know, for anyone who watches other streamers, Don will appreciate this one. Me and him are both into Apex, although I haven't played Apex Legends in quite some time. There's a streamer by the name of Nicewig, and they'll all do challenges, but they'll do like little challenges where like Nicewig, he'll play with he's like one of the he's a PC controller player, so he doesn't use mouse and keyboard, but he uses like, you know, a PS5 controller, Xbox controller. He does challenges too where he'll do like use a GameCube controller and like climb to like master rank and stuff like that. So few opportunities that we have in Rise of Kingdoms to do so, so I thought it'd be cool to maybe you know, start doing a challenge series. Fat Killer, my man, welcome to the stream. I want that Zenith skin so bad, but I can only put up maybe 4 mil power. It's so tough too, dude, because it's like, again, like looking at it, it's like the score is so low. Like I'm praying that my team gets their skins, but please, for the love of God, in like spots 4 to 10, please increase, because I will cry myself to sleep for a very long time. I will cry myself for a very long time if the scores remain as is and they know that I missed out on this beautiful skin because I wasn't able to push. Lewis. Oh wait, you already came. How is the Oh, thanks, Don. Nice setup. Don's got me on his big screen. That's 2 big screen TVs that I've made it onto, Don's and Morningstar's, so thank you. Jazzy, welcome, welcome. AOG, welcome, my friend, welcome. How was Archer Rally today? It was all right. I was expecting more. I have the report. I am going to clip that up and post it. I don't know. YouTube's weird. So, like, when I'm on Instagram, I made my first reel the other day. It was so easy. I did it on my phone and everything. YouTube, I can't just like make a short. I have to make a short from a video, which is very weird. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, but like this, I would much rather just, it was a very short video, so I'd rather it just be a short, but it looks like I'm gonna have to put out like a minute or 2 video just to catch this. It's a decent little video, nothing crazy, but this is what we got earlier from the stream. For whatever reason, they rallied me with a Boudica Henry. Like my city is loaded with cav units. Like I have 2.2 million, probably a little 2.3 million cav troops. Almost half of my city is comprised of cav units. Yet they went with Boudica Henry. So took it pretty well. I'm gonna switch it up next time because I think very much so like with rally commanders with having the defense tree, I just don't think YSS was giving me enough punch. So I'm definitely going to opt for most likely Jan Nevsky next time I do take a rally, because the first skill damage, and you'll see it on the video too, the first little bit of skill damage that I took, I was like, oh shit, it was like 6 figures, 110k thousand skill damage I took. I was like, god damn it, I'm gonna lose this rally. Zenith ranking, sure. So yeah, this is what I mean by it's very low. It's very, very low. Few 2581 peeps up there is 12577. then there's such a huge fall off. Here's another positive on C seeds, guys. And our continent is comprised of C and D seed kingdoms. So another perk. Just keep checking the boxes. Another perk of C seed. So yeah, I think I'm gonna at least try and make a push to get into top 50 because I really do like this frame. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I like the frame a lot. So I don't usually chase and waste for frames, but I think I'm gonna at least try and sneak into the top 50 for that bad boy. Pred, what's up, brother? There would definitely be a push at the end for sure. Even for the one that I pushed on, I was one of those people who pushed on the very last day, I believe. I pushed without a buff, stupidly. I did not have a training buff. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I just went for it. So I was one of those people who sniped the Zenith. The scores are so low. Again, I really hope our guys get it. But man, oh man, please, can we just make the 4 through 10 spots a little bit higher so I feel better about myself. 2576 Zenith, King Gray. My bad, dude. Too. I'm a bad friend for not responding. I've been really bad about that lately. I do apologize. 25 wow, Jesus. See, I would feel a lot better about this if I was there. What's up, Godson? Welcome to the stream, my friend. I don't know why I just said it like that, but welcome. Godson just trying to flex to the world that he has a girlfriend. Low-key. I see you, dog. I see you. My most used commander AOG is definitely XY and Nevsky. Depending on who I'm pairing with them is dependent on if I'm sticking someone in a flag or something like that. But definitely Nevsky for sure, and then XY. Like if you even go to my setup over here, see XY William first, Nev Joan, and then I even have a little switch off here for when I have to throw Jan and Nevsky into a flag that frees up my Joan to put behind XY, and then Saladin William, that old tried and true combo. So Cav Gang really making I was checking in the cavalry stable chat today, and there's quite a lot of people who have kind of swapped a little bit, or not swapped, but they've, you know, probably infantry mains or archer mains, but have gone and invested into commanders like Nevsky and Joan because they're just so powerful. I have some nice reports too with Nevsky. Let's see. Some decent reports from the other day. I didn't save as many as I should have. I got to do a better job of that. I really want to figure out a way that I can just snag reports throughout the entire KVK. This is one of my juicy Nevsky ones. Nevsky Jones. 2K to 19K. Sargon Who. That's some AoE splash, another little AoE splash, I believe, AoE splash, AoE, some nice AoE there, AoE. This is some of Zephram's rallies that we're toying with them with. Do not swarm Call Heralds, guys, especially if you're using Minamoto and Double C. Jesus Lordy, Mother of Mary, what are you guys doing? Did not even realize that. Another Minamoto Double C. Look at this. Just toying with them. Filling those hospitals. Do not swarm Pakal Heralds, guys. It's not a good time. Alright, arm shitting. Go. I'll put them together for the reports too. He is. He's kind of coming into his own a little bit, AOG. I think he's been leading us since KVK 1. He's been kind of playing general at times. And I think he's finally coming into his own in terms of, you know, he kind of knows. He would defer to me at times, like, oh, you know the commanders better than I do, and like now he's like, oh, I see him in chats like, this commander's this and this commander's that. This commander has no anti-swarm. I'm like, there you go, Zeph. Like he's really coming into his own. Excuse me. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. I'm definitely not gonna get my attempts off before reset. Oh well. Come on, baby. I'm actually gonna save that. Thank you for that pick too, Ray. Oh, I can't save it on my... Oh, that's Lewis. Oh. He just popped up. I messaged him earlier. That was a Sargon. Yeah. What's up, dude? I saw him talking in Lost Kingdom chat. He had mentioned my name a few times, like, oh, just Dirty Dan. So he wasn't saying anything bad. And then I sent him a kissy face because I had locked on to that Sargon report that I showed you guys. And he's like, oh, yo, big, like, you know, I watch your channel, and I was like, oh, thanks, man. What'd you send me, Louis? Ooh, boy. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, you guys are in the same with 2561. We faced them. I remember that picture too. The ace. Wow, dude, Mav from 2563. What a whale! Oh my gosh! I'm messaging him right now. Where is he? Where is he? Where is Maverick? There's Goose. Luffy, yes, that's right. Couldn't remember the name. Where is that dirty whale? Maverick. Where is he? Too many chats in here. Come on, baby. Where is he? There's... I think I actually, I might have him as a friend. Dude, what a whale he is. Oh my god, what a score. He didn't even need to push that hard. No, he's just straight flexing. Wait, hold on. Is he? I definitely have him as a friend. I don't have him as a friend. He's probably in one of these million Discord servers that I gotta go in and clean through, that I'm not part of, or that are just old. Wow, Mav. These are some, see, like, these are, Jesus, man. CC'd, make CC'd great again. Just checking off the boxes, guys. Checking off those boxes on why CC'd is so great. Oh, no, don't do that. All right, I think we get one more thing. Yes, we do. We do have our extra coalition slots. Nem, if you're watching, keep an eye out for one of the campmates that are going to be applying to us soon. If you are listening, come on, let's get this. Yeah, I'm still shocked. I knew Mav was a whale, but not like that. 40 million power. Hold on. He's in 2563 now. What's his power now? He's got to be close to 100 mil. Is it 2563? Yeah. No. What a dirty whale. For those who don't know, that's why I'm kind of like, I guess you could say geeking out a little bit. That's from 2576. Ray knows him, but we got pretty cool with each other. Me, him, Goose, some others from 2576. That was probably one of the best, you know, allies that we've had, just in terms of communications and stuff like that. It was really a pleasure to work with some of those guys. Where's this guy? There's Wicked. They're all in here, it looks like. Mav. Oh, he's gonna hop on. Nice. There he is. DS. What's up, bud? How you been? You dirty whale, you. Holy cow, what a push. I knew it. I was like, yo, he's got to be 100 mil by now. You dirty whale. That's awesome, bro. I hope you that's awesome. I hope you I mean you should maintain it. You have a 20 million point lead, so that's pretty dope, man. Happy for you. Now you know what you gotta do there. You gotta get those duds up a little bit. And you know what I'm saying? I wish I didn't go so hard when I my I don't know what you want to call it. I don't want to say my honor, but my good heart took over because I got gifted that Zenith spot in 1780 when I was there, and I boosted like 18 million power, and they knew I was leaving too. Like, that was my last KVK. I was only going to be, I think I was only around for zone 5, and I think I dropped like 10 million power in zone 5 fights. I wish I didn't go that hard, because I didn't realize that in KVK 2 and KVK 3 you don't get the total 50% back. You only get 40. So I kind of miss being that strong, but at the same time I'm just gonna start loading up on T4 units now. So as y'all saw earlier, I have about 5 million troops in my city, so that number should keep growing. Dead's trap. a little bit, but you're only a year in. I think when I was a year in, I was probably right around the same, because I was my rule of thumb, even still now, is 1 million troops dead per KVK. And now with the returns that you get, you push that up to 2 million, and you get 1 million back. So 1 million deaths per KVK I think is okay for mid spenders like us, you know. $1.3 million deads in the last zone. Oh wow, nice. How is your guys' KVK going, by the way? Did you guys are you guys winning? And you guys are CC'd now too, I believe, right? Yeah, Nem, you gotta chill, man. Or girl. Girl, you gotta chill with killing your troops. I sat down with Nem. We went through her account. I went through like my process, my thought process on how I approach building my account, or, you know, using my account. We had a game plan for deads, because she's been an animal in the first 3 KVKs of killing her troops. And zone 5, she goes and just kills all of her T5 caps. So I'm like, nah, come on. Not all of her T5 troops, but John, I don't know why I was gonna assuming your name is John. It's Jay. What's up, Lee? I actually have a video. It's on my playlist, early KVK 1 commanders. It's actually one of my most viewed videos, so that goes to show you something with the size of a streamer that I am, or content creator. So go ahead and check that out. Actually, you know what, I'll do you one favor better, because I am small and I can do these things. Not like some of the bigger YouTubers. I got you, Lee. Right now. It's gonna take me 2 seconds after I do another arms training. So, wow, I don't have a hat on in this video. That is so weird. Oh, arms training. I don't know. Arms training. I think Charles you would have to go with. He's definitely one. Charles YSG is probably your best bet, to be honest. If you're for free to play, then you're gonna have to probably go with, you know, like Sun Tzu, Charles Sun Tzu or something. Maybe Charles Boudica. Yeah, I hope you're doing well too, Mav. I had a blast, KVK. I'm being genuinely honest. Like when I say, like when we were in KVK 2 and on comms, like I genuinely had a good time hanging out with like you and Goose. I apologize if there was anyone else in that chat, but I'm fanboying a little bit over Mav and Goose. You guys were chill as fuck. Let me scroll back up. We lost zone 5, sadly. Circle capture or sanctuary. Sanctuary capture was during the Viet Korean uptime, and they either have enough time or they don't. That's very true. So they capped it and touched like 10 flags from there. Leadership called it. Pushing them back on our side of the map, but it wasn't possible to turn it around from there. Yeah, once you get too deep, that's it. I'm small in terms of YouTube size, Godson. Lee, I'm in 2581. Martel Richard would work too, Ray. But again, I don't think healing takes effect, so. No YSG yet. I'm not free to play with YSG. He's not being released in my kingdom. So yeah, Lee, I would probably say your best bet is going to be Charles with whatever you have him at. He's like a 5.511. I think he's probably still one of the best that you're going to have access to. And then Sun Tzu's not going to do you all that much because there's no AoE. He really needs the AoE to take full advantage. I would say oh geez, I did not know that. Wait a minute. Is this level 1? Hold on, I fucked that up. Yeah, let me hold on. Let me take a look for you, Lee, because now my mind is spinning. Minamoto, obviously he's one of them. You can probably sneak in Charles Minamoto. That's probably a really good one, because if you get the proc on this along with Charles's active skill, that's 60% damage that you'll have there, and then you have obviously his nuke here. You got to get wacky. So I would say probably Charles and Minamoto. If you don't have Mina, then I'm kind of leaning towards Boudica, just because she has probably the biggest nuke. I think the biggest single target nuke. Herman has 1150, so maybe Mina's your way to go then, Lee. Martel Minamoto. You want that shield to proc for obviously less damage, and then his damage bonus that he's going to give you. I think that's the best that you're going to get. Jesus. Yeah, I've never seen this legend mode before. I'm confused. Goose! What up, dog? Making the calls, making the calls. What's up, guys? 332948 with half T5 and mediocre gear. Is that in my? Wait, where is that, Ray? Mr. 13, what's up, man? How you been? Oh, fuck. Of course. Oh, your score. I'm like, wait, what? With half P5. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think my score, since Lee asked to, this kind of works. Zenith of Power. Yeah, I'm right there with you. This is kind of a combination of training a little T4, training a little T5 for Bastion quests. Nothing crazy. Goose, I did have a good Christmas. Thank you for asking. How was yours, my friend? Good to see you guys. I was just, I'm sure you heard, but I was fanboying over you and Mav. And we were peeking at Mav's disgusting whale push, which he, again, you didn't need to go that high. You're purely flexing at that point, Mav. Mr. 13, how you been, bud? Good to see you again. It's been a while. So legend mode is at the end of your regular arms training, 3 levels of it, and then you're done. Okay, so I still do need to do the whole Joan. All right, damn it. All right, now we're going. All right, let's do this. God damn it. Gosh darn it. What am I pulling up right now? I don't even know. Yeah, Lee, I mean, I'm shooting. I mean, obviously when KVK is going on, I definitely stream a lot more. But I'm gonna have some, I have some other things planned for the channel for 2023. Just so I'm not stuck in a niche. I was even explaining to one of my friends today too that, hey, I'm like, yeah, I'm a content creator, but it's for a niche mobile game that I play. So I'm going to look to expand out and you know, try and cover a little bit more ground when there is off season. Went on a cruise for Christmas. Ooh, fancy. All right, so I'm gonna follow Ray's tree here on how to approach this, and let's give it a shot. I don't normally follow. I usually just kind of do my own thing, but let's see if we can get this going. And I really, dude, honestly, I really don't care for placing in arms training because it takes so damn long. Oh shit! Hold on, wait, we're going with that. No. Hey Mav, what Bastion skills do you guys have? Curious if you have like the same as us or similar. We have poopy Bastion skills, like really poopy. Really poopy Bastions. Lee, this counts like almost going on 3 years old now, so just take some time, my friend. There's 1, 2, 3. Belly, Elcid, Mehmed. Wow, we don't have Mehmed. That would be a nice one. Yeah, we have Belly, Elcid. Later zones, we're going to have Zenobia, Nebu, and I think Cyrus. I'm pretty sure this is 4. Let's see. Rage loaded. Pretty much. Didn't even need it. Alright, cool. Walk away. Walk away. This is why I don't like arms training. It takes so long. You gotta wait. Because you have to do the Joan thing if you want to get a top spot. Started playing 7 years ago. I wish I had not started. Look, it's a fun game. I've been poking around too. I've been talking with my buddy Jake, and we've been kind of trying to find that next game. But nothing's the same. Nothing's like Rise of Kingdoms still. There's probably going to be Call of Dragon. I just noticed too that much. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's too much. Sorry, there's a little sliver of black. I think it's still there. It's bugging me. Saladin one. Minna, Belly, Elsid, and William. I have had the William one before, right? And it makes Genghis Khan relevant. If it's the March speed one that you're talking about, it makes... I was running around with Genghis Khan and Double C in a KVK one day. I think it was a Heroic Anthem back in 1780. It makes Genghis Khan kind of relevant because you're getting the tankiness from Double C, and he's so fast. Even when he gets tagged with his debuff, he's so fast. It's kind of stupid. No, we're still here, Mav. Still going strong. It's funly. If you haven't too, I have another video that actually someone pinged on me the other day. This one's really good one for beginners. It's my battle mechanics video. I'm pretty sure it's in my early game playlist. Beginner's guides. It should be in. Ah, here it is. A little bit of a longer video, but I put chapters on it. So that one's a nice one to prep you and for your guys to get ready for KVK 1. A lot of the like, you know, not hidden battle mechanics, but little tips and tricks that I like to do. I didn't wait long enough. Shiza. Played Stronghold 2? I have not, AOG. Which Minna skill is it, Ray? Is it the 4th one? If so, that's dirty. Dirty. All right, we're picking our second one, which is going to be this one. For every 10 seconds, little harsh troops will increase their attack and defense. Sure, let's go for it. Let's do it. Oof, that is juicy. That's a really juicy support skill to have. Oh my god. You guys have cool ones. We have shitty ones. That's a stupid one, Goose. The barbarian skill. That's Lilith trolling to the maximum right there. Hey, here's a bastion skill that's gonna help with barbs. What a joke. The Xeno one is gonna be huge. That pretty much, I'm kind of pissed that the Xeno one is in our KVK, because that takes me out of the equation for being a garrison lead. Like, I still will be able to lead garrison because I have good gear and I have Yan, but for anyone who has Xeno that's going to be able to use like a Yan Yad or Yad Yan, or hell, even Amanatori Artemisia maybe might work now a little bit better with the Xeno second skill. That's pretty good. So that kind of takes me out of the running a little bit. So I'm a little tight. Not gonna lie. the OP Barb Fort run right there. This double C2. Oh my gosh. That's so fucked up. Bloody Madness, welcome to the stream. 100% barb damage. I mean, if it's anything like fighting Fire Camp, then that barb damage would definitely come in handy, because at times it's like fighting barbarians. Yes, I just took a shot at you guys, Fire Camp. Step up your game. It's all in good fun. Can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. And Edwards. That's pretty nice. Charles plus Theo, second barb chain march, 100% barb damage. Theo's hey, I mean that's one way to utilize with a weak Theo like that, you know. Yo, what is up, Gray? Good to see you, bud. What was your in-game name? I forget. It started with a P or something. Can't remember. It's been a long time. How you been? Hey, Ben Gray. Good to see you. So the KVK 2 Civil War story, it wasn't really much of a civil war. It's more of like a mini rebellion. But a bunch of the FY guys were pretty much just unhappy with how we were doing things. And I think low-key they did kind of want, you know, to kind of take over a little bit, but they weren't happy with not being as involved with some discussions and stuff, so they took some stuff into their own hands. But honestly, I have to say, and I mean, I apologize to our KVK2 allies, because we probably would have won that KVK2 had it not been for that stupid little rebellion. But honestly, that rebellion was probably the best thing that ever happened to this kingdom. Because not only did it purge us of that nonsense, 339. Not only did it purge us of that nonsense, but if we had won, we probably wouldn't be CC'd right now. Not to toot our own horns, but we were a very desired kingdom. We still are a desired kingdom. So far since KVK has started, I've had 4 separate groups hit me up about coming in, and I'm like, why is this happening? We haven't won a KVK since KVK 1. So I could only imagine if we had won KVK 2, we probably would have then won KVK 3 with being a little bit of that big chunky kingdom, even though we were still an A seed at that time. But yeah, I don't probably the best thing that happened. That was not a fun time, guys. That was not fun. You have no idea. I swear to God, I almost had a heart attack. That was during 4th of July week, one of the busiest weeks of the year for me in beer sales. I'm in an account writing Kingdom mails, trying to manage stuff from my phone, from Discord, telling people not to attack these people. Pansy, that's right. Yes, I knew it started with a P. I had agita for days. I was like, I can't deal with this right now. I was like, I need to focus on work, but I can't let the fucking kingdom crumble. And like MIB was there too, but he was Asian time zone, so like all this stuff's literally happening in the middle of my day. He's like you know, about to go to sleep, trying to go to sleep. He's still kind of there around. It was not fun. It was not fun. Yes, that was actually pretty fun, Mav. We got rid of the Civil War and then we relocked 2561. But they're looking really chonky right now, actually. Oof, look at that nuke. Let me I'll peek on Zenith scores in 2 seconds. Ben, welcome to the stream, by the way. Hey guys, if you guys have not done so, please hit that like button. It's totally free, helps the stream out immensely. For those who don't know, when you get more likes on the stream, when people are going to like a Rise of Kingdoms tab on YouTube, my videos are more likely to be seen. So it's totally free, helps me out. So hit that like button. And for those who are just joining, if we do get up, I mean, we're already about an hour into the stream, so I mean, we'll see if we can push, but if we were to get up to 75 viewers, then we are going to do an arms training challenge where you guys pick the path that I will take and watch me fail miserably, because you probably will pick the hardest route possible. And I'll still do this, but maybe I won't actually, and we'll just say fuck it, we'll go for it. But if we get 75 viewers, then we will do an arms training challenge. It's a little bit lofty. It's a little bit of a hefty reach, but why not? When in Rome, baby. Don't know if that really makes sense in this context, but we're going with it. All right. So we got as a motorcycle drives past my house. Going on to number 4 now. Luffy, King of 2574s and 2561, so I don't get my rank 1 Zenith being sad, lol. I stopped pushing once I saw him. I was like, no way, he's in this region too. Yeah, that's weird, because I feel like they... Oh, that's right, a bunch of the 2574 people went to 2561. I think even, Thor, and yeah, I think so. Damn, they really just bounced. I wonder where that was. Oh, he's still in 74. Okay. Yeah, I'm good on that whole massive kingdom stuff, to be honest. I'm really enjoying CC'd at the moment. I was even telling MIB, I was like, look, I'm a little nervous for what the CC'd is going to bring us, but I think we built the kingdom well enough in a sense that we're a fat CC'd. I don't think we fight like a CC'd. Obviously, like the numbers and stuff, like we have a lot of whales to cover a lot of ground for CC'd, so we were kind of flying all over the place in our zone 5 fights, which was pretty cool. You know, kind of doing a lot of the heavy lifting. So we've been building it right. Shout out to MIB and Marcus for the amazing recruiting job that they've been doing. And again, we have a lot of people knocking on the door to come into the kingdom, so we are going to keep managing as a CC'd. But yeah, I mean, there's always that little bit of wiggle room where we can sneak some additional whales in. Those who in 2581 make him the king of YouTube too. Hey, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, we'll see. You'll see some new stuff coming up on the channel too for those who haven't caught one of my recent streams. Yeah, like I'm gonna do my best to revamp the Discord. I'm not that great at Discord, but I'm gonna do my best to kind of teach myself it and moderate that on my own until I do kind of get a little bit big enough to allow someone to help me with it. But you'll see on my Discord, I'm gonna start putting up some goals. You know, one of the goals for 2023 for me is going to be 10k subs, so we are on the road to 10k. There's going to be some merchandise goals that I put in there too. Obviously I got my Dirty Dan gaming hat, so I'm going to be working on some stuff on that as well. What else off the top of my head? The subs, the 10k subs is the big one. That's the big prize that I'm going to be chasing for this year is 10k. Yeah, no Civil War, Scottson. I'm done with those entirely. CC'd is where it's at, to be honest. I'm having a good time. I'll show you guys a little bit of what our zones look like too, because I know you guys didn't get a chance to creep in, so maybe after this arms training we'll do it. Yeah, there's some really cool things about CC that I think a lot of people are taking for granted. Number one, I mean, look at the Zenith. I mean, if you're chasing Zeniths, I mean, just look at what we have. And again, we have some fat players in our kingdom, which would probably comprise of mostly the Zenith pushes from here on out. But I mean, if you're looking for Zenith pushes, then CC is where you want to be. This is number 5 over here. Cool. Get over here, Constantine. You're welcome, Pansies. Good to see you again, too. As I stated like 5 times already. Hope all is well. Are you still on the Rise of Kingdoms, Pansy? Or Gray? I'm going to call you Pansy. Scrappa. I might know some people wanting out of AC Kingdom. I feel like there's a lot of that happening lately. But yeah, I mean, if they're interested, you can send them my way. We'll take a look at their accounts. MIB is on a little bit of a leave, but he is going to still be, he's our mastermind recruiter guru. So he's going to be heading that up once again, along with Marcus and then whatever other crew we have. So I'm pretty sure what we're going to be doing is he wants to now only bring in players with 4 billion kill points or higher. We will probably look to add to that depending on what our top 300 is going to be looking like. But with what we have right now, I think that is a nice approach to take, because we don't necessarily want to add in too much, we don't want to add in too much, and those 4 billion power players are probably going to be, I don't have boosts on, I just realized. They're not going to impact us as much on the power scales. Like if they come in and they're over 200 or 150 mil, they're only going to affect us 150 mil power. Crack, crack. That Nevsky Joan is wild. Wild. Let's get my scouts moving again, because I need to keep going on this fog. I've been slacking big time. No. I should probably scout for War Frenzy too, huh? That would probably help. Give me an enemy to scout. See, like, I'm not doing all the simple things. But again, I don't like arms training. I really don't like this event. If they got rid of the rage loading thing, then I might make it, you know, might do it a little bit more often. But the rage loading thing just takes so much time. Such a nuisance. Day 2 of being done with fog. I will never do that in my life. Ever. I think I did it like once for when our kingdom first opened up, but... By the way, speaking of our kingdom opening up, 2581's birthday is coming up soon, which I believe is going to be during level 7 passes, if not Kingsland. So stay tuned for that. I'm trying to think of some fun and creative things to do, but it's going to be during a wartime, so I don't know how we're gonna really whatchamacallit. Hold on, let me shuffle up this stuff a little bit. There we go. Yeah, we'll do something nice for the kingdom. It's gonna be our birthday, so gots to. All right, let's refresh this Constantine. See, just this one arms training attempt is gonna take like an hour. They did, Gray. So my little brother actually, he's been picking up Rising Kingdoms and playing it here and there and blah blah blah. Gave him access to my T5 account a few days ago, my other T5 account, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and make my own account, play free to play, and see how long I can stick it out. I was like, all right, well, if you're gonna do that, you should join a jumper project, because that'll probably, you know, it's the best way that you're going to be able to grow and kind of stick to it. They can no longer do hops from, oh my gosh, I let that go way too long. Oh, I overraged him. Did I overrage Nevsky? I think I did. Don't know what I did just there. I definitely overraged him, I think. 6. So they had dropped into a new kingdom, and I was like, what are you guys doing? And he's like scouting fog and stuff, and I'm like, that's not how you do it. You're supposed to drop into a kingdom that already, the fog is clear. And you collect all the caves and villages and stuff like that. but they made it so like your that first 7-day event, I guess is obviously not available. Yeah, it's not available when you land in an old kingdom or something like that. So like now you have to chase it twice or something. It's weird, but it definitely looks like they've tweaked it again to make jumpers not so much a thing. Why is the rage not going up? Oh, I think this is my intro song, maybe. City Hop. Oh, 7 rave, shit. Seven. I've been counting to 5 this whole time. The city hop. So yeah, you can city hop on mobile. For sure. Like, you mean like this? I'm definitely not in the thingy. And I'm totally not counting. You mean like this, Lee? Like jumping from city to city? I think one more and that's 7. Ah, I fucked it up again. What's going on? I think it's not working. Because there's no rage at all. No, yeah, you still can. I think with the phone, it's definitely gonna be a little bit harder. Oh shit. Good catch, Rave. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? But I hit my preset, that's why. I'm like, yo, why is there no rage? Good catch, Rave. Math, thank you. Why is there no rage? What is going on? Lee, yeah, it's definitely possible. It's probably gonna be a little bit more challenging just because you might fat finger it and you might not get the commander, but it's definitely possible. So I'm pretty sure if you just like click him and he's selected and then you just go boom. I wish I could show you on my phone, but it's definitely possible for sure. That's like one of the older features, because again, I mentioned in my video, before you had freedom of movement like this, you can only target resource nodes. So that was your main way of moving. So like if I wanted to, you know, if I wanted to say, I don't know, walk to this pass or something, I'd have to target this node, go to gather it, and then send a march that way. There was no, you know, 360-degree movement. It was just linear of wherever you wanted to go, or wherever your goal. So that function has been around for, you know, longer than anything, mechanic-wise. I'm definitely not going to place now. I fell a little bit too much. I can't just because I don't have the proper, I don't have the HDMI adapter for my phone. I could maybe, if you message me on Discord, I can probably send you like a screen recording of me doing it, if that'll help. There we go. Thanks, Mav. You're the best. Six, seven. Yeah, once I'm done with this stream, Lee, I'll help you out. So I have the link to my Dirty Dan Gaming Discord if you want to join that. To stay up to date when I'm going live, what content I'm putting out, and that's my name thingy, whatever you want to call it, my tag. Yeah, Discord link should be in my bio below. If it doesn't work, let me know, then I need to update it again, but it should be working. Oh no, get in the thingy. Get in the buff. Ray, how do you feel about 552 Saladin with a 5511 William? I'm definitely not getting this buff again. Damn it. I gotta look and see what the third William skill is, to be honest. I don't remember off the top of my head. It worked. Haha. Sucker. Dude, that nuke is devastating to these guys. I'm not doing that because that is annoying. Petulant children, who? What was I doing? Oh, William. Mr. Squilliam. 5511. While on the map, oh, this is boosted from his expertise. So now I don't know what it is. I think I want to say it's 20%. While on the map, cavalry units led by this commander gain 30% increased attack, which again I think it's 20%, and the normal attacks have a 10% chance to inflict direct damage to the target. Direct damage factor 1000. If the target is surrounded, it will take extra damage. So I've actually mentioned this in one of my streams before. I feel like this 10% chance does not go off as often as other 10% chances by far. I've done not like actual testings, but like just my observations of it in the field. If I'm doing like a 1v1 or something like that, the 10% is very, very underwhelming. So if you're okay with letting go of that little bit of attack percentage, then I think it's okay. You obviously, at some point you do want to get a 5551, because it definitely procs, but again, I feel like it doesn't proc as much as other 10% skills. Going outside, this is 20% damage, but yeah. And then this one usually sits at 5551 anyway, so yeah, I think that's okay to use. Saladin 5551 with Minna. That's what I'm using too, Nem. I mean that gives me two pretty decent debuffs in the field when it comes to Tommy, having Tommy out there, and then also Minna. Tommy and Chandra, actually. I have quite a few debuffers. If I had Trajan, he would make an appearance in my lineup too, but I don't have the sculpts for him. I actually just invested the last of my sculpts after I made my Boudica 5551. I actually started dumping some sculpts into Scipio. That will be my 6th March, Guan Scipio. 5111 Guan, and Scipio at the moment is 5114. Got very lucky on his skills. Can't add me. What's your Discord tag, Lee? I'll add you. No. Stop walking away, yo. I don't have a rune. Can I run and go grab a rune? Are they available? Nope. Ooh, trading speed. I'll take it. Even though I'm almost done with this thing anyway. Oh, he silenced me, that fucker. Yeah, I'll settle for that one. That's fine. Oh, you did. Cool. I have quite a few friend requests. I have to actually delete some of these, actually. I don't accept just anybody. Are you Jackie? Jackie Lee! Shit. 8. Okay, cool. Perfect. There we go. Now we're friends. Yeah, I'll as soon as I hop off stream, I'll send you a little snip of me resource hopping. The main thing though on that movement guide definitely is just returning back onto territory. That's like the main thing. That's what I use the most for sure, and that's just when I just normal gameplay. I'm using that quite a lot. And I lost count again. Lovely. Yeah, I'm definitely only doing this once. So whatever my score is, that's what it's gonna be. I'm not doing this more than one time. That's actually twice for me. So it's a new record. Yeah, I just started. Actually, people kept telling me to do that while I was streaming the other day, and I still kept forgetting. Got to be careful too, though, because if you're on like the edge of territory or something like that, depending on how your city is, sometimes like the line will come on the outside of territory, so you won't get the buff. But if you're in the middle of territory, then you're Gucci. What, I got 327 left. I started with like 343. I'm down 16k. I feel like that's a lot. I don't think I'm gonna get first place with this performance. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Two more. No, get away. Get away, get away, get away, get away, away. Fuck you, Barb. Fuck you. You dick. God damn it. And I killed the Barb too. Did not want to do that. Stupid AoE. That tap definitely hurt me a lot too. Where's that tap? Yeah, bro, he took away 619 units, 625 units. What is the most important factor that determines whether you win or lose to a kingdom? Credit cards. Credit cards are definitely a huge factor. Yeah, I mean, obviously, your whales are going to be a huge thing to lean on, especially in KVK1, Lee. There's no more OP point in the game that whales really take over. KVK1 is just a slaughter fest for those guys. Aside from that, it's activity. Kingdom activity is huge. If you don't, you can have, you know, I think in our KVK1 we had 3 or 4 whales, which is I think maybe the most. You can have those 3 or 4 whales, but if you don't have the activity of your players behind it, then it means nothing. Because who's gonna reinforce and fill the flags? You know, who's gonna help to also support them on the field? So it definitely then comes down to activity. Activity is one of the most important pieces of Rise of Kingdoms, and then obviously too, I mean, just your general strategy on how you want to place territory and stuff like that. So if you have, you know, a not smart person doing territory planning and stuff like that for you, you guys will probably suffer a little bit. But you know, if you have good activity, you can kind of make up for some of those shortcomings that you might have in a kingdom. Maybe you don't have the best plan, or you might not have the best strategy. Activity, though, at the end of the day, will trump everything, I think. We are on 9. We're on 9 already. Nice, cool. I don't even want to say already because it's been a while, but it's been a while since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while. Dude, the 10 million player versus 74, yeah. It's not even fair. It's literally like getting run over by a steamroller. It's not even fair. Zach is good, Dan. When you get a chance, could you check out the original Fame Discord from the VVV Jump? Trying to ask some questions about jumping. Bruce. Oh, Brucey. Ah, damn it. Oh, wait. He came back with... I don't know what happened. What are you doing, CC? You're drunk. Brucey. Fish are friends, not food. Yeah, I'll check that out once I'm done. I got you. Run away, run away. There's one whale in the other kingdoms around 250 million players and about 20 players that are 40 million. It'll be tough for sure. That's another thing too with KVK1 is by far like the most unbalanced KVK that you'll ever experience, because even those 30 to 40, I was about a 30 million power player in my KVK1. My KVK1 and 2, I was T5. I was a brand new T5 in KVK2. I was still eating. Like, I was eating good in KVK2. I got a lot. I zeroed myself, but I was eating good in KVK2. Swarming rallies and stuff without regard. Like, just, you know, those first 2 KVKs are very unbalanced. KVK1 by far is the most unbalanced you have. Even in Season of Conquest, when you have guys who will max tech, it's not even close to the difference. If you have a T5 player who's like a small tech player going up against a guy who's max tech, like the gap isn't nearly as big as what KVK1 offers. So I mean, if you have some of those mid-sized players that you're going up against, yeah, it's going to be challenging for sure. But you know, if you have that activity to back up, you know, you'll be in a little bit better shape. But I think the mid spenders for KVK1 is really what wins it, I think, because you can have the few big whales that are going to be your rally leads, your garrison captains, but if you have a good number of 30 to 50 million power players, Those are your bona fide field clearers. You know, they're going to be crushing the field with their, even if with T4 troops, with their tech as high as it's going to be. I think those are really the game changers in KVK1. I don't know if I'm really answering your question, Lee. I'm sorry if I'm not. Need fighters too, otherwise the fighters lose all their troops and resources and have to lose more to cover for farming dead weights. I lost all my league coins, you guys as well. Sorry, Ray. We don't mention that. We don't mention that. That 20 seconds. 20 seconds is all we needed, and that last arc would have cashed for us and we would have won and we would have been top 8. Yeah, a lot. He can take a lot, Lee. That's true too. If he's a dumb whale and he's fighting like an idiot, then, you know, he's gonna lose all of his resources. But I feel like a lot of whales these days now are more or less experienced players. Matt, you going max tech? You're going full max tech? I mean, you are whaling pretty hard, so I wouldn't put it past you. Wait, Lee, are you that 120 million power player that you're speaking of? I have a feeling it is. That's also a very good point, Ray. I will not speak those words on stream, but it's a very, very good point. That's the biggest thing too, Map, is that there's so much out there that can teach players, you know, like that's the thing that I tell people the most when they ask for tips. Lee is that 120 million power player. I called it. We got a whale in the house, guys. We got a bona fide whale. Mav's a whale, but Lee is on another level if he's 120 million power for KVK1, yo. Nah, that's next level swarming that Lee's gonna be doing. My marches were mixed T5. He's gonna be swarming with a full 1.5 million T5 troops. I've actually been very good about it this KVK so far, Ray. I've only swarmed a few things, and it's, you know, things that were pretty much donezo anyway. It wasn't like KVK 2 where it's like, all right, we need to swarm this flag in order for it to fall. These were pretty much structures that were going to go down regardless. But yeah, that KVK 2 was a lot of swarming. Oof, was a lot of swarming. We got a whale, guys. We got a whale. Whale watching. What Lee? What kingdom? Actually, I'll chat with you on Discord. Maybe if you want, I'll we can put a video together. Can give you a little spotlight. Give your kingdom a little spotlight. Check out your account for KVK1 if that's something that you're open to. Put a little bit out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so, Ray, just because, wait, hold on, I think pretty sure that's 7, should be one more. So something weird has been happening that I've been noticing both with my chats as well as with some of my mails and my favorites. When I go back and forth between PC and my phone or the phone game, I tend to lose things for some reason. Like even some of my chats, like I noticed the other day, some of my chats from my mini account ended up there. So like when I went and I logged on there, it was like, yo, like this flag, I'm not putting a flag here for crystals. My buddy Bears messaged me. And then when I logged onto my main account on here, the same message was there. So something funny's been happening with the kind of switching of back and forth of you know, things on. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, the whole chat thing's weird. Same thing happened to Goose. Yeah, that happened to me too with Lost Temple. Like, I have Lost Temple always saved here, and for some reason it was gone. I'm like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm definitely not getting first here. So I'm at 320. You'll be fine, Lee. I think the biggest thing for I think getting kills too. So if you're focused on that, is definitely your rage hopping. So I think I break that down pretty well in that video. And I think that's a very underrated thing that I think a lot of maybe like content creators don't talk about. I don't really, honestly, I haven't been watching a lot of content. Even when I was really cranking out content, I don't really watch a lot of other content because I want to try and stay as original as possible. I don't want to be influenced. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like a lot of people don't put enough emphasis on rage hopping and switching targets, because there is a craft, and that actually, it does take a little bit of skill and timing for when you're in those like murder ball situations. If you're kind of sticking onto a target and that target's about to die, to hop over to another target, because if you just let that target die and your troops start going back home, you're gonna lose all the rage that you accumulated, instead of just switching onto a target and letting like the AoE finish off the low damage target or the low health target, or like your allies or something like that, and switching onto a more fresh target. But the rage hopping is definitely something that will help you accumulate more kills, Lee. So I would say definitely practice that in like Expedition or something, you know? Get that rage hopping. Expedition, arc matches, those are good times to practice those things. Okay, legend. Let's do it. What are these? Enemy troops have 20% less defense, but 15 seconds after entering combat, their damage is increased 50%. When an enemy troop has less than 30% units left, it will gain a shield for 6 seconds. Shield factor 1 million. While the shield is active, the troops counterattacks deal additional. What? Oh my god. That's stupid. All right, wish me luck. I've never done this before. Let me catch up a little bit. Ashley, welcome to the stream. Which Ashley is that? Welcome to the stream, Ash. Dan, check private message on Discord or in game, Godson. I'm definitely down to spectate Lee's KVK. That'd be fun. Well, KVK 1 action. Even if you're a whale, don't waste your gold heads. You think you'll have enough, but you'd be wrong. Save them for us key commanders mainly. Yeah, that's a great point. I would say, yeah, I mean, max spin those reels because you'll probably be able to. Honestly, Lee, just max Alex and YSG. Don't even worry about another commander. Actually, yeah, and also to figure out what route you want to go, because then your gear will probably be all over the place. So definitely figure out what troop type you want to focus as well. Obviously, I know you're going to be able to, you know, flex a little bit more and get some more gear and goodies and stuff like that, but it still is quite a lot of catching up to do once you're in Season of Conquest. Nevsky Jones, skill cycles every 4 turns after the first longer skill cycle, so important to utilize it. Yes. It is, Ash. What's up? Doable on iPad. I've heard iPad is probably the best one, to be honest. Francisco L. Kingdom. You missing out, bro. Your favorite hash. Lee, you'll probably end up sticking around. Again, there's really nothing like Rise of Kingdoms out there. So, I mean, I've had my points too where I've been very close to quitting, but you always get sucked back in. In-game chat. All right, give me 1 second. Let me just get this last. Oh, so you're king too, Lee. I agree, Ray. When going back to KVK2 was so dreadful. That's why I almost quit. That's why I almost quit. KVK2 and KVK3 was absolutely dreadful. It's so much better in Season of Conquest because you got all these cool shiny toys to play with, man. The commanders are so much better. Come on, baby, chunk him hard. That fucking shield. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, good. That wasn't as bad as I thought. You said it's 1 or 2. 2 or 3, Mav. Oh, 3. Shit. All right. I seize it. I seize it. Haha, welcome to the life, Lee. Welcome to the life. The most important thing is just have a team around you, man. Don't try and do everything yourself. As long as you set up a good team around you, then you'll be good. Yeah, Ray, me too. Yeah, man. Goose. For reals. I wish I never went back, honestly. And I went back with the mindset too, like, oh, I'm gonna have so much you know, I'm gonna have so many kill points and stuff. But the fact that the turnaround is so short, and also you don't have farm accounts, it's like, well, you can't accumulate the kill points that you think you're gonna accumulate because you number one, you don't have the turnaround for your account to recover. Like after KVK2, I was so depleted, and then 2 weeks later we go into KVK3, and granted, you're not doing very much fighting in there, but still, it's like, dude, like 2 week turnaround is so dumb. I think I fucked up on that. Come on, baby. Come on. Yes. Last one. See, look at it. Look at this one arms training took about an hour. I was also rambling a good amount of it, but still. My kill points definitely suffered. I thought I was gonna leave KVK 2 and 3 with like 4 billion kill points. Yeah. Okay. I definitely would have been able to accumulate more if I just stayed in Season of Conquest. Farms are god tier without them. Definitely feels like there's weights on your... Yes, absolutely. Feel like Rock Lee before he takes his those weights off. For any Naruto fans out there. Naruto. Fun to make a recovery account. Even the commanders are suck. You can fix them, especially getting VIP. I'm not making any more accounts. I got kill points with the low speed ups and speed ups from barbs, 30% troop return. Yeah, the recovery's fucking brutal. I'm kind of excited for formations, but I just hate that they're throwing so much at us at once. Like, it's formations and then it's armaments, and it's like, sprinkle it in a little bit, you know? I wish that they weren't throwing so much at us. silenced Jones' second skill. Now we got to get through this 1 million freaking shield. There we go. Boom, boom. Ooh, that might be first. That might be first. Let's see. That's with no rune. That's with fucking up for a few of them where I didn't rage load because I was using Mulan. And that's about it. Those are the main mistakes that I made. I didn't use a rune really, and then I didn't use the Joan for a few of them. Cap gang, baby, let's go. Someone's gonna beat me. Someone's gonna beat me now. It always happens. I always take first for a little bit. How many days are left on this thing? 2 days. Someone's gonna beat me because I'm not gonna do this again. What are the rewards actually? 20 gold heads. Come on. I get that in a week with VIP. I'm good. I'm not wasting an hour of my life doing that again. Goose, the main thing for on that point with the boring commanders and no legendary tavern yada yada. My bay Joan, I missed her. I couldn't spin any fucking wheels for Joan. That's one of the biggest things too, because like you'll get the 3 releases of a commander wheel like back to back to back. Like Sargon's gonna be on the next wheel for 3 times. Like that's crucial to get a nice boost on these commanders, you know, especially since then you go back to this slower timeline. It's so crucial to then get, you know, have the ability to spin those guys 3 times. Alrighty, so we're about 2 hours in. I think I'm pretty much donezo. I don't really know what else to do. It was just a chill stream, KVK update, little arms training. Here's a little peek at our Zone 5 for those who joined the stream a little bit late. Couldn't unlock Boudica or Henry for forever now. New archers are right. Yeah, yes. Yeah, Goose, you're getting a little screwed there. But no, well, they said that they're going to slow down the timeline for it a little bit. So we got to see. That's why I'm actually, as opposed to, well, Joan's going to be on the wheel next week, so I'm going to spin her. But that's why I actually took the remaining sculpts that I had after maxing Yan, and then after bringing Boudica to 5551, and I started putting them into Scipio because I'm banking on them slowing it down. If not, then I'm kind of screwing myself, but we just got new cap commanders anyway, so I'm good for like a year to kind of do as I want, and then maybe 6 months in, after like 6 months, I'll probably start hoarding my sculpts again, depending on the release time of these archers, new commanders, I'm sorry. By the way, Spartan said to his stream about armaments, the bigger spenders have bigger advantage than the mid to small spenders. That's always the case, though. I guess KVK for every server start at the same time. Lee, it's gonna be around 90 days for you. So within your realm or your region, which I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, is like 46 kingdoms. They all should start around the same time. Best T4 infantry gear in the game, PM. Yeah, museum buffs are going to be key. And also, I do hope that they... Fucking gods. The Guan Yu Farm March. They do have to slow it down, because I think that the commander releases are just... It's way too much right now. Way too much. Yeah, so events like that, Lee, they will usually be the same across Rise of Kingdoms. You'll probably see Chizgul, the big content creator. He'll have some access to like earlier events. That's just because I believe he has an account in Kingdom 1002, which I believe that is like, that's their test server. and they get events like a day or two before the rest of the game. But other than that, then yeah, everything else I think is pretty much the same. Maybe aside from strategic reserves, because again, my brother just joined a jumper, and I believe we have strategic reserves coming up tomorrow reset. His is actually Lohar, so a little different there, but yeah, I'm super happy that they're slowing down the commanders, just to allow for the new peeps to catch up, and then also just for like the, you know, the regular people of the world who will spend some money here and there to, you know, feel like they're still relevant, and you know, not having to deplete themselves or having to feel like they have to go back to KVK2 and stuff like that. So all right, y'all, that's about a 2-hour stream. I think it was a pretty good one, a nice little arms training. We got first place. We'll see if we can hold on to that. We did a little bit of a KVK update. We did win our zone 5. We had the clutch fort drop over here. CC's looking pretty nice, guys. No lag. There was no lag whatsoever. You can go back on my streams and check it out. There was no lag. It was very nice. Our allies over in Wind Camp got beat by Earth Camp, so we're now planning ahead for Zone 6 and beyond and Kingsland. I believe Zone 6 passes are going to be opening up on Friday. Our first altar battles are going to be on Tuesday, but I'm going to be on a little mini vacation in Vermont, so I'm actually not going to be able to stream those. But as soon as I'm back, I will try my best to stream the altar fights, as long as we are going to have some of those fights. And then I believe we're going to have past 7 fights at least like 2 weeks into January. So stay tuned. I'm going to be keeping up with this KVK. Hopefully we'll drop into Mr. Lee's KVK and check him out. And yeah, thank you all for stopping by. Hit that like button on your way out. If you're enjoying the channel, please consider subscribing. We are on the road to 10K for the year 2023. 10K is going to be the goal. Let's get that money. Shmoney. Thank you all for stopping by. Goose, Mav, good to see you. Pansy, awesome to see you as well. Ray, thank you for stopping by. I will promise to be a better friend and respond to your messages. Where's my next image I sent you with the real gear? What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Here's Godson's best gear. That is really good gear for a T4 player. That was really nice, Godson. Godson. Did you proc those Shios, or did you refine them? How many of those did you proc? You whale. If you're near Burke, I'll be in Killington, Ray. Killington, doing a little snowboarding after New Year's Eve, so not sure if that's near you. I'm watching support your fights along at the same time, and you weren't subbed. How dare you, Mav? You get a pass because you're Mav. But all right, y'all. I'm out. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank y'all for supporting. Love y'all. I'm out. I said that already. I said it like 3 times. Peace.